I have turned off monetization for today's video, mostly so I can say this one thing. If someone racially abuses a player for a bad performance, be it the Premier League, the Spanish League, the French League, anywhere, you're not a football fan, you're a dickhead. Wesley Fofana and Hannibal Mejbri received racist abuse for the same collision, essentially, in the Chelsea-Burnley game. And the result is important from a Chelsea perspective, and I'll get into that and the connotations in future videos. But today, that's not what I want to talk about. Today, I just want to talk about the disgusting state of football fandom where people that call themselves fans feel like they can do these cowardly acts. The big men sat behind their keyboards and their phones, venting their frustration at losing a game of football, supposedly their team losing a game of football, because of, a bad decision from Wesley Fofana. Like, no one disagrees with that. Should he have got a red card? No. Does that mean that he deserves to get racially abused? No. Obviously it doesn't. And Hannibal Mejbri as well, it's like, the thing that annoys me about it, apart from the fact that these people are dickheads, the thing that really annoys me about it is if a white player gets sent off, or if a white player makes a mistake that costs us a game, he'll receive vitriol and superlatives for sure. But there isn't something you can say to a white player with anywhere near the same historical and damaging connotation as what you can do with a few emojis. It's one of the reasons why it's so powerful, because it's so rooted in history and a time that the world should have moved on from. We as people should have moved on from this. England is a diverse country, and we should be proud of that. Football is a diverse sport, and we should be proud of that. The Premier League is the most watched league in the entire world, pretty much bar none. And you know, a massive reason for that is because the level of diversity in the game allows for the best players from anywhere to come in and be part of stuff. Chelsea's history in particular, our history, our storied 20-year plus Premier League history of being world beaters in our pomp, is built on a foundation of diverse teams with some of the best black players ever to grace the league. So I absolutely can't get on board with the idea. How do you justify it in your head that when a black player is playing well for you, there's no problem, but when they're playing bad for you, they're a target for racist abuse? It's absolutely outrageous. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's juvenile. It's cowardly, is what it is. And look, there are a long list of superlatives that you can use about a player. Post on your own social media channel. Call him a dickhead. Call him, a League Two player. Like, there are so many things that you can say about a player if they've had a bad performance and you feel the need to vent your frustration. And I'm not recommending that you do that, because players are people. It doesn't matter how much money you get, right? You shouldn't really be horrible like that to many players on social media, because all of it is now in their hands and on their phones. Do you know what I mean? The world is different now. So I never really, I will talk about bad performances and I will try and do it in like an analytical way. And I have criticised players before, of course I have. And, there are times that I've felt like a player isn't good enough for the club. But that's never, ever led me to attack the player's individual character, their heritage, their culture, wherever it is that they've come from, whatever their skin colour is. So look, man, my salient point here is you're not a football fan if you think this is all right. And if you don't think it's all right, you should speak up about it on your social media. And the reason I say that is not to try and incite, so I mean it for a football reason. I'm not trying to incite some political fight back or anything like that. Even if you're just a football fan, if players think that Chelsea is a racist club to come to, they won't come. It's simple, isn't it? We've had players like, I don't know if you remember, Antonio Rudiger. When he moved to Chelsea, one of the reasons was that he was struggling with the racist abuse he was getting in Italy. Now, that's not to say the club that he came from was a particularly racist club, but it is just an indication that these things can affect a player's relationship with a club, right? If we are interested in one of the best black players in the world and he thinks, oh, if I go to Chelsea and have a bad performance, I'm going to get it in the neck with racist abuse from the people that I am here to play for, then it's not going to happen. We can talk about the ownership and the model and all of these reasons that we're maybe not going to go out and be able to get the absolute best players that we want to, but none of that matters if the first thing that a non-white player thinks about coming to Chelsea is that their fans are racist. So that's why I implore you, not for a political standpoint, if you love your club, then support this moment with these players, even if it's just a little post on somewhere. Or do you know what? It doesn't even have to be on the internet. Even if you just discuss it with people in real time and keep the conversation alive. And another thing, it's like Liam Rosinia's black. He's the first black manager we've had since Ruud Gullit. It's absolutely outrageous. Like, how must he be feeling coming to this club and experiencing this kind of thing? Chelsea's a huge club with now a big history, but we are going to cut off the ability for us to carry on if we, and I say we, not me, like I'm absolutely not like this at all, do you know what I mean? I think it's absolutely ridiculous, but if we don't, as a fan base, try to bury the hateful vitriol with support, then this sort of thing will lead to being a real problem, man. And do you know what? There's just a couple of stupid things, isn't there? Like, when's the last time an all-white team won the Premier League? Do you know what I mean? It's like some of the best players in Premier, not even to just talk about Chelsea, some of the best players in Premier League history aren't white. So what do you want? Do you want to watch good football, the best football that you can, regardless of who plays it? Do you want to be entertained? Or does it not matter unless your team's all white? Is it less of a win? Does the Premier League mean less? Does the Champions League mean less because your whole team's not white? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I'm going to wrap that one up there. But this one ground my gears, man. I'm not going to lie. This one really ground my gears. Like, it's 2026. It's literally 2026. I know the political spectrum is up in the air right now in, the UK and America and stuff. But this is just churlish, ridiculous, cowardly action, man. Absolutely cowardly action. And people like this need to not be associated with Chelsea. How can you be a Chelsea fan and not appreciate the wealth of diverse players that we've had that have won us trophies, that have got us off our seats and that have given us some of the best moments we've ever had in football? It just makes no sense. It literally just doesn't go together. And like I say, man, anything you can do, if it's talking to your mate at the pub, if it's putting a post on your social media, whatever it is, if you have an opportunity, do something and stand up for it, because we need as much of the love and support for the team to get back to them as possible in this moment. That's really important, because we were already going to struggle to get players because, as like I said, I mentioned the model on Blueco and, do you know what I mean, the way that the money's been spent and the team. Like, we'll get back into talking about the football properly for another day for sure. But like I say, the first thing is how are we going to get players if they think we're racist? So like I say, man, just do what you can to bury the hate and bury the vitriol and support with love. And that isn't to say don't be critical of Wesley Fofana for the bad performance, because look, as a football fan, that was there, it was playing for everyone to see. He was already on a yellow, he went in too harshly for that tackle. Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. But the fact that him and the guy that he tackled both received racist abuse for that moment is just an absolute joke, and it has no place in football. There is no room for racism, and that's absolutely the way it should be, and I will never change my mind on that. So that's my little rant over. I hope that's my little rant over, if I'm completely honest. I really hope we don't have to revisit this again anytime soon, because it's just ridiculous, man. So I'm going to talk about another couple of things throughout the video up. I'm going to start with the sponsor. I don't like it. Oh, it's ruined the kit, man. It's ruined the kit. Oh, it was so disappointing. Like, look. Obviously, there is a positive there in the club are finally got. Like, I don't think this is a multi-year deal. I'm not actually sure. I've seen conflicting reports about how long we're supposed to have them for. I'm not sure if this is just going to be another to the end of the season deal. But our kits look rubbish now. I mean, the blue one. I haven't seen any of the other ones yet, and maybe they don't even sponsor all of them. Who knows? Because Blueco definitely like to get quite creative with the way they sort these things out, don't they? But yeah, bit disappointed about the look of the logo. It's not subtle and it's not clean. It doesn't mesh well. There's so much of it. Do you know what I mean? From a graphic design standpoint, there's, you know, the letters and then the little picture at the end. Was it isf.ai? Do you know what I mean? There's just so much going on. It just isn't clean at all. It just isn't clean at all. And I'm not looking forward to seeing it on the other kits, I'll be completely honest. Just to sum up the game a little bit, like I'm not obviously going to do a full match review because I've spent the first 10 minutes of this video ranting about how racists piss me off. But I'm not monetizing this video, and I will be telling YouTube that I'm swearing in it. So, you know, I'm just letting loose on this one. The game was a massive letdown and a massive disappointment, man. And the thing is, you know, yes, we can attribute Wesley Fofana's red card to making the game more difficult for us to hold on to, but we shouldn't have conceded that goal. We absolutely shouldn't have conceded that goal. Maybe it was going to be harder to score a goal after we got him sent off, but we shouldn't have conceded that goal. So, you know, there's going to be some inward looking to do, because what is really disappointing is one of the things I've championed Liam Rosenior for so far, and this isn't just down to him. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, the players got to take the flak for this as well. But it's being able to beat the teams that we're supposed to beat. And unfortunately, in our back-to-back last two Premier League games, we've got draws against Leeds and Burnley, which are the kind of results that got us to the point we were at when Maresca left in the first place. So that's really disappointing, because these are just games that you should be put into bed, and we haven't really got an easier game than that for a while now. I think it's a little while, isn't it? So as of right now, at the time of recording this video, I'm relying on Everton to beat Man United to keep us in top four. But it's very, very, very tight, and we need to start picking up points again. Otherwise, we are very quickly going to slip out of that top five. And then things are going to start to get tough online, man. I can feel it. I can feel it already. I'm going to start wrapping it up there, guys. Thank you very much. I have been, you know, if you're a regular watcher of this channel, you might notice that I've not been releasing super regularly recently for the last week or so. I've had some stuff going on in my personal life that's been a bit difficult to deal with, so I've just had to take a step back from the camera and from the football and just get myself dealing with it. Do you know what I mean? And you know, I'm okay, and I'm back now, and I'm going to get back to daily content, so you're going to get bored of me again very, very soon, but that's what I'm wanting. Nice one. Thank you, Blue Believers, to everyone who has supported me up to this point. There's more to come. I'm going to keep leveling up, and, you know, let's go, man. And you know what? More than anything, let's just support the team. Let's support the team through the hard times, because that is how, you know, we're the 13th man, us armchair watchers. Do you know what I mean? If you're a game goer, you're the 12th man, but we're the 13th man. And we need to be there for our team, especially in moments like this one. Nice one, guys. Thank you for sticking around until the end of the video. If you did, this is an unusual one that I'll be not making a lot of, but I'm going to get back to the football news and stuff proper as of tomorrow. Nice one, guys. Take it easy. I hope you have an absolutely wicked day. Peace.